Cass Sunstein.
Cass Sunstein, appointed now. Listen to this, America. Cass Sunstein, who his idol is Bernays, the guy who his book was the book found on Goebbels' desk. Goebbels is the guy who was the architect of propaganda, who said he learned it from the American progressive. He learned it from Bernays. Now, this guy couldn't wait. Sunstein couldn't wait to get in because he's the guy responsible for all of the regulation. He's the guy responsible for all the paperwork. And that's important to understand, that he is controlling you through choices and paperwork. And so this guy, we said for a long time, most dangerous man in America. This is the guy who said that the government should infiltrate groups, websites, chat rooms. They should basically set up what Woodrow Wilson did with their, what was it, the 3-Minute Men, where they hired all these men all across the country just to stand on soapboxes in the public parks and just start giving speeches. But it was all coordinated. But it looked to the average person like this was just some patriot standing up. No. It was coordinated. And he says it is the responsibility of the government to infiltrate and pose as members of groups, government agents, to sway them and to push them into another direction.
And now he's been appointed by the president on the panel to oversee the NSA.
Oversee the NSA to get people so we can trust. The president came out and said, look, the American people have to trust the NSA, and they have to know that none of this stuff is really happening. And so we have appointed a panel. And here he is, Cass Sunstein, the guy who says it's the government's responsibility to lie to you. These are not my words. These are his words. I'm paraphrasing, but these are his words. He says it is the government's responsibility that if you see somebody that is coming out against a government program, you immediately say conspiracy theorist. And you immediately label them as a conspiracy theorist.
And it's what they've been doing.
Exactly what they've been doing. Look at how good, look how well it's working.
Oh, yeah.
You label them a conspiracy theorist, and so nobody pays attention to them. And he goes on to say, even if what they are claiming is true. Now, anybody who says the government should lie to you and to malign people and to destroy people because they're telling you the truth is evil. Now, his wife is the one who is the architect of the responsibility to protect, which, if you'll notice, John Kerry does not talk about weapons of mass destruction being something that we should be worried about here in the homeland. It's not a clear and present danger to us. He's saying we have a responsibility to protect. We have a responsibility as humans to stop this. Well, they didn't mind the machetes in Rwanda. They didn't seem to mind when this kind of stuff is happening, except for some reason when the Muslim Brotherhood is calling for our help and action. Now, I ask you, I read the message boards occasionally on the Blaze, and it's hysterical. I read stuff from Twitter, and this is why you just don't engage with these people. And if you watch my Twitter feed, I'll respond to people who are just vile and full of hate, and I will say to them all the time, love you, I'll pray for you, because you can't engage with them. Because I'm telling you, if you believe Cass Sunstein to be a man of his word, and you believe that Cass Sunstein actually is implementing, that they've hired him for a reason, then you will understand that a lot of the people online, a lot of the people, that have these crazy things, said that claim to be supporters of the things you believe are either knowingly or unknowingly following the Cass Sunstein plan. And some of them are knowingly doing it. When all of this stuff eventually comes out, and it will, because I will hunt for the truth for the rest of my life. I will expose these people for the rest of my life. I will never give up exposing the truth of what these people have done and the lies that they tell for power. And that's all it is. Cass Sunstein is a power-hungry man.